All right, everybody. Thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel and checking out everything. Everything's been doing really well. Everybody's been liking, sharing, and all this other good stuff, and giving me some hearts and comments, everything. And today's video is brought to you by Pammy's Backyard Barbecue, located and serving northern New Jersey, where swine is fine and the other white meat is king. Go over there to their Facebook page and check them out. Ask them some questions, see what they'll do for you. I'd like for them to see if they could bring a barbecue restaurant to your backyard. All right, today we are going to talk about, actually I'm going to do a touchback with the Bud Light sales. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. You know, with the Bud Light sales dropping, you know, it's accelerating on the drop. You know, some sales go, you know, down a little bit and then they come back up, but this is accelerating. It's spilling over into other Bud brands and everything. I mean, what do you expect? You know, the people that was their major customers were people from the country, you know, people that didn't agree with this stuff that they decided to do. Anyway, Bud Light's downward spiral has accelerated in the wake of this trans debacle, and that the carnage has begun to spill over into Anheuser-Busch also. You know, as their other mega bucks, you know, brand. You know, the sales of Bud Light were down almost 24%. That's quite a bit. You know, versus a year ago with a weak April, worse than 21%. You know, and according to that was Bump Williams Consulting. You know, so and you know some of these people, you know, they get out there and they'll throw the percentages around and everything like that. Then I did the math on it, and that's roughly about $85 million a day. And that and all that stuff, you know, and then the company's flagship Budweiser brand took 11.4% sales hit, you know, and that's the week ending in April 29th, which right there is roughly about $200 to $250 million. These people are taking hits. I mean, my gosh, you know, the numbers are terrible. I mean, the numbers. Well, you know, if you're a employee of this company and you're only getting like $22-23 an hour, you know, they can afford to pay you way more. So anyway, you know, as beer drinkers discover how many other beer brands fall under the Anheuser-Busch umbrella, the backlash is widening. You know, it's why it's getting huge. So it's all their brands are taking hits, you know. So anyway, if Bud Light doesn't fix it, the trend doesn't fix this by the end of this month. Actually, yes, by the end of this month, yep, it will continue to lose market share because it will lose the Memorial Day weekend crowd. So, you know, that kicks off the summer season and everything. So there has to be a sense of urgency. So if they don't have a sense of urgency to get this stuff fixed, well, everybody's going to say the heck with you guys. So you think about all that, you know. I mean, Pabst Blue Ribbon, you know. They lost, I'm sorry, Pabst Blue Ribbon's up almost 19%. Keystone Light, you know, both of these are beers that, you know, I don't even mess with those. But then there's people that like them. So the sales have went up. Matter of fact, people have switched over to them. I know Keystone is an extremely cheap beer, along with Pabst Blue Ribbon. They call that PBR. Anyway, the shocking collapse of the nation's #1 beer, which is experiencing one of the most emotionally charged boycotts ever. It shows no signs of letting up, even as Anheuser-Busch chief executive Michael Dewarick tries to distance the company from the ill-fated trans partnership. So, you know, I mean, how's he going to do all that? Well, they made the mistake. They made the mistake of doing this. And they knew that the people wouldn't like it. They did it. You know, Anheuser-Busch's smaller U.S. brands also got dinged, you know. Natural Light, the brand was down 5.2%. Busch Light, seeing a 1.8% drop. Even though these are really low numbers, like 1.8%, but if you figure they make, let's just say, $80 million a day, 1.8%, that's big numbers. You know, the widening sales decline, you know, it marks a painful hit for these, for the Budweiser company. I mean, man, my goodness, it's just terrible. Anyway, they made their mistake. You know, they're trying to recover from it. I seen a commercial where they were selling 18 packs. I think it might have been 24 packs. Can't really remember. But they were selling a lot of beer. Say it could have been 18 pack for like $17, and then whenever you buy it, you get a $10 rebate, so they can sell it at $7 a 12 pack or 18 pack, something like that. Why aren't they doing that now? Why don't they do that regularly? So anyway, yeah, this is the markup on their beer, their cans and their beer and everything. I'm going to say my personal view is it probably don't cost more than, I'm going to say 30 cents a can, to make this stuff. Also, these people they're just charging outrageous prices and everything. I mean, probably 600-700% over what is made. But I know they got overhead. I know all that stuff. But I look back at this 2-week thing of $5 billion, just with a B, $5 billion in 2 weeks. They were losing at $357 million a day. I looked at all that, and that's gross. That's the gross that they did. I didn't see what their net would be on all that, but I'm sure it's way, way up there. Anyway, they're losing, and losing. So somehow they got to make a recovery. I want to see what happens over the Memorial Day weekend, how many people buy this Bud Light stuff. So anyhow, I want to leave you guys with one little thing. You get more done in 10 minutes when somebody's about to come over than you do in an entire week. That's all me right there. All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And go on over there to Pammy's Backyard Barbecue over there on Facebook. Holler at them. All right. Flint's out.